Hello Twin Flame, Twin Souls, Divine Connections. This is Brainy Twin Gemini, and if you're new to this channel is about the Twin Flame dynamic, the law of attraction, power of suggestion, spiritual growth, spirituality, all sorts of good things here. We support each other so much on this channel. And I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs. It really warms my heart, and I love you all so much. So in case, if you're new, I am a twin. And I was in physical separation for about 18 months, and we came back into physical reunion about a year ago. So I've been through all of this. I know the dynamics of the journey. There's many people out there that have their own experiences and their own inner guide and wisdoms. So I don't think anybody's right or wrong. It's just who you resonate with. Everything I do from pen to paper. I strictly flip the cards out of surely my own entertainment purposes, because the cards always resonate with my journal. So I have a few things that I want to go through. I have a lot of energy channeling as it relates to my journal. I leave a few things out because it's the surprise, the element of surprise that I really like when these cards come out, because they actually do resonate with my journal. And so the numbers I've been seeing prevalently, and I believe these messages are messages that we are meant to deliver to you. They're gifts. Gifts are meant to be given, not taken. So I've seen 111, 444, 333. And nature's messengers are the dove and the blue jay. Blue jay is a predominantly feminine energy. So yeah, that's, you know, I've gone over the blue jay a number of times. Dove, again, it's crazy how this stuff happens, because you know, I was sitting outside yesterday, and this dove it was giving me eye-to-eye, like, contact for, gosh, at least 30 minutes. And it was just staring me down. So to me, that's a sign that I'm a messenger on this journey. But they represent all good things: peace, love, harmony, maternal. Dove is one of the most beautiful messengers on this journey. For some reason, I'm getting this message to ramp up on your vitamin C. I think some of you are malnourished, you're not eating properly, and you need that vitamin C. That vitamin C to it gets rid of inflammation within. So some of you, that message is for. Again, what resonates, what doesn't. I feel some of you have been getting some anxiety out of nowhere, if that makes any sense. So you're sitting there, everything is, you're in a blissful state, and then all of a sudden you're getting these bouts of uncontrollable anxiety, and you're thinking, where is this coming from? I'm not even an anxious person. Why am I getting this anxiety? So there's some very high anxiety based emotion right now. Some of you have very powerful gifts that you need to explore, and you need to go into your inner guide to accelerate or amplify those gifts. Many of us on this journey have gifts of, you know, intuition, healers, humanitarians, artists. There's so many things. So tap into your gifts. The answers will come today. Some of you may be having temple pain, third eye opening. There's symptoms when your chakra is open, but there's also symptoms when your chakras are blocked. Some of you are just going through a complete kundalini. And the last thing I have for you today, before I get started, is trust, faith, intuition. Intuition. Follow your inner guide. I have inner guide written over here. There's a lot of people out there monopolizing off of vulnerable hearts, and they're not giving you the correct information. This is a journey of oneself and getting to the light within oneself, and ultimately the light of each other. But there's a lot of people that don't know, to be quite frank, what they're talking about. And it's what your intuition tells you. I get, you know, things, well, our life path number isn't the same. We're not, no, it's what your intuition tells you, what your inner guide is screaming to you. If your inner guide is telling you this, then it's your journey. Nobody can tell you this but you. And there's so many dark entities out there monopolizing off vulnerable hearts. It's truly pathetic, and we're here to dismantle and debunk all of those myths. So again, if you're new, I do 4 cards, 4 being my life path birth number. You know, and like, you know, I had other comments where people were saying, oh, you're not meant to come into reunion. When I started this journey, I had no freaking clue what was going on with me. All I know is I met some blessed, beautiful soul that rattled me from the inside out, and I just went with my inner guide wisdom. I have over 3,000 pages documented on this journey, and it's what your destiny is meant to be. And it's, you know, we're all fairly educated, and I didn't think there was a twin flame university. So it's your inner guide, your intuition. So please, please, please trust you. So what I normally do is I do the divine masculine head and heart space in the moment. We live in the moment. We don't live in the past nor the future. We live in the now. And if you do keep perpetuating the past, then you're stealing the moment of now and your peace and harmony. And 3 cards, please. Can't. I swear, folks, this is for my own entertainment, because I get the stuff. I cannot. Okay. And that's 1 card. So there's specific things like I said, I leave out of my journal. Sometimes I just want to pull my journal out right now and read it, so you can be as fascinated and as shocked as I am. Separation. And so again, this is a current head and heart space. Separation is truly just an illusion. You're always energetically aligned. But right now, the masculine energy is separating themselves, their souls, from what's not serving their soul. So they're removing, they're separating themselves from third-party interference, karmic relationships, all of that. And if you're watching this now, you and your masculine are physically separated in physical 3D, third dimensional form. But you're always energetically aligned. You share an energy field, and you have that energy transference. But what I'm resonating with this card right now is they're removing and separating themselves from their false self, their false belief system, and anything that's not serving them. And primarily, there's third party. There's a lot of third party interference going on right now with this twin flame collective in general. And I think these are trials and tribulations to see if you act with your heart space or your head space. And everything that you navigate through should be with your heart space. And if you don't navigate with your heart space, that's the unconditional love, loving freely without ask or condition. Same with forgiveness. Then this interference or irritations, they're going to keep coming your way. It could be, you're having problems with the car or work. There's interference at work. There's just noise, just nonsense going on. But they're separating themselves from all of this. Cycles, as I was just alluding to, if you perpetuate the cycles of your past, it will steal the peace of the moment of the now. Sorry, this stuff just comes to me at the moment. So they have learned their cycles, and they're separating themselves from these cycles, these perpetual cycles of putting themselves in these situations that is not serving them. So they're separating themselves from these cycles, primarily third-party interference. I love this so much. Ascension. I have Kundalini in here. I wrote it down. This is a dynamic process. It's a beautiful process within yourself, within your soul. You go through, you start to awaken. Then you go through a chakra clearing, and then you get to ascension, and that's a higher sense of yourself, and you're ascending. And the masculine energy is doing phenomenal. I know it's hard because you don't know if you're not even in the 3D world having any communication, or you're completely separated in that third dimensional body that our soul inhibits, then it's tough because you don't know what they're doing. You don't know if they're awakening, you don't know if they're ascending, you don't know if they're, clearing, but they're doing this, and that's their current head and heart space. And I look at my stats on YouTube, and there's more and more masculine, or men, so it rates it by woman and man, and there's more men watching, which to me alludes to the fact that they are waking up. and they're curious. What is this thing I'm feeling, and why did this person come into my life? They feel exactly the same way energetically. If this is your twin, you feel the same. So now I'm going to do, if they could say anything in the moment, what would they say? And don't forget our free Flame Friday, that's a tongue twister. We'll be announcing the 5 lucky viewers for a 4-card, too many, 4-card read on Friday before 12. All you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, just kindly like and comment. Okay, so 3 cards, please. I can't. I love it. Such a beautiful message. So I think some of you are having high anxiety levels right now. And you need to hear this at this moment. And if you are watching, this message is definitely meant for you. Regret. One of the biggest things on this journey is the regret. And the regret of how and why they walked away. The bubble love, as I talked about so much, is not sustainable because you would explode from the inside out. But they definitely have regret. And if things ended, like if I use my own wisdom and on our journey, it wasn't a bad ending. It was just an ending. And it was like, well, what happened here? Like everything was going wonderfully. And both the masculine wants to let you know right now that they have deep regrets. And a lot of the regret they have is as a part of the ascension process, and it's a part of the healing process. And there's some things in their lives that they're not happy with, and they regret that. And regret is part of the healing, and that is dismantling the false belief system. But they want to let you know that they have regret. Divine Feminine. They know who you are. You are definitely something that came and rocked their world and just rattled their soul. And they know. Like, when you start this journey, you want answers because you can't identify this love, but it's soul love. And it's a love that you've never experienced, and it's a beautiful, beautiful love. And what a gift you've been given. But they know that you are their true love. Their true, true love. And it's beautiful, and I love that. So please, feminine energy, just know that the masculine knows who you are, your divine feminine, and your true love, and they do have an element of regret. But they're working on clearing the, getting rid of the cycles, the interference, all. And lastly, and most importantly, balance. I resonate this card with they're balancing their energy, they're balancing themselves, they're getting to that harmonious balance within. But they want to let you know that they are balancing their energies, but they're predominantly feminine energy because they're predominantly masculine, and we need to have that healthy balance with both energies. Masculine and feminine energy, believe it or not, we have to. And masculine energy is protection. And sometimes as feminine energy, we lack that energetic field, I guess, is protection. Instinctively, masculine wants to protect, and they're getting into that feminine balance. And that's why the blue jay came out. It's just to let you know that, and that's exactly it. And I love that all so much. So that's the message, okay, from the masculine. And now I'm going to do the overall energy of the twin flame. And again, what resonates, resonates. What doesn't, doesn't. All we want is for you to see the light within yourself and the light of each other. If, I had very strange occurrences, and when I look at my beautiful blessed twin, I can see a light in his eyes, literally. And if it's 4, I'll take it, and it is. And here they are. So passion. So passion and protection. You have passion for this connection, extreme passion, and protection. I have the word protection, or channeling that word right now, passion and protection. and you're very passionate about this connection. But the one thing I will say is be careful, because people don't understand the depths of this love, and they will unconsciously sabotage it. Denial. And again, some of you are in a low vibration right now. Unfortunately, the world we're living in is plagued with low vibration, but you're denying. You're in that confusion mode, like, no, I don't, this isn't my journey. I don't believe in this. Like, you're in that state of denial. It's just a phase. You will get past it. Many of us go through that egoic emotion, that noise in our mind. But some of you are feeling denial, and this is just meant for some of you who are watching right now. Self-love, it's one of the things on this journey, and as I alluded to, unconditional love is self-love. Once you self-love, then you radiate love from you. Your soul radiates, and instinctively you become a love magnet. I don't know where this stuff comes from, but self-love. And one of the things is, you know, I have a few meditation videos. Practice your self-love. I love me, I love you, I love we. That's what I used to repeat over and over and over. So just, you know, self-love. And exactly what I said at the beginning of this, intuition. Your intuition is amplified. Don't doubt yourself. Trust you, your inner guide. Your inner guide will navigate you to where you need to go. Nobody else. We're here to simply guide you, because it's a perplexing journey, and you want answers, and all we want to do is guide you to the light within and with each other. But trust your intuition. There are dark entities out there monopolizing off your vulnerable heart, and it's just wrong. And you know, that's where I would be a little skeptical. Yes, we offer coaching sessions, but everything I do is a gift back, and I want to see, I would love nothing more to see you come back together, because the soul pain is unbearable sometimes. But people that are, you know, asking for money and saying, oh, you know, for extension readings and stuff, that's not a gift. That's just truly not a gift. So that's what I have for you. Oh, actually, I'm going to give you a different type of message today. So this is just another type of message. If the masculine could say anything, what would they say? Again, intuition, intuition, intuition. Can't express that enough today. It's what you feel, not what other people feel, and that's for, and I'll take it. Okay, so I'm scared, it's too risky. The words speak for themselves. It is risky. And there's a lot of, this is, I swear this journey is about a lot of it has to do with your ego. And there's this fear of rejection. And, you know, and it's both energies, to be quite honest. You both fear that rejection if you go and make that leap of faith. But they're scared, it's too risky. There's things they're tying up, they're ending cycles, getting rid of the third party interference, and there's some stuff that they're just not ready to come forward. When they come to you, they want everything beautiful. I think often of wanting to see you, and I got your picture saved on my phone. So, and they resonate with each other. They're looking at your picture on the phone, and they're thinking of how they want to see you, but they're just too scared because it's too risky right now. But that's their own ego. Just know it's not you. It's their own ego and the dismantling of their ego. And lastly, I feel like I'm going in circles. Kind of resonates with the cycles card. If you look at the cycles card, it's a Ferris wheel and it's going in circles. But they are ending those cycles. And it's beautiful. I love all of this. Beautiful, beautiful souls. Okay, what do I want? I am going to do wisdom today, because I feel a lot of you get this wisdom as you navigate knowledge, and it is such a beautiful gift that you have been. I know at the time that, you know, you're going through this soul pain and it's excruciating. It doesn't seem like it's a gift, sometimes it seems like, you know, it's, I don't know, you're plagued with a why. So again, I'm going to do 4 cards. I resonate everything. 4s here, take it. It keeps falling out like with 4s today. Everything with the twin flame journey, everybody has their own interpretations. I just channel what's in my journal. To be fair, number 38. Okay, how I resonate this card is be fair. So be fair to yourself, self-love, to be fair. And number 38 and 3 and 8 is 11. Just be fair to yourself and do what's good for you in self-love. It's hard. You get into this, I don't know, roller coaster, and that cycle card to me is a roller coaster, not really a roller coaster, but a roller coaster of emotions. Just go easy on yourself, love yourself. You're not doing anything wrong. And restore that peace. The dove represents peace and harmony. The balance card comes out. Just you need some of you need, I've got the inner guide, but I also have inner peace. You need that inner peace. Have a hot bath with Epsom salts, have a walk. Some of you need to eat more healthy. When you have too much processed foods, it's not good for you. It's not good for your soul health. But you need to find a peaceful place and just get into that harmony and that balance within yourself. And generally, self-love gets you there. To the sea, and it is number 7. And I feel some of you are, you know, especially if you're a water sign, you need to be around water right now. And when you're around water, it's so comforting, it's so peaceful. And some of the questions that you have, the answers will come to you if you're by the water and out in nature. And that's when you have that peace and harmony within yourself, and you have that soul peace, that's when your inner guide kicks in, and you start getting these messages. And those are true messages for you. But some of you need to get by the water because you love the water, and the water is your, I guess it's your safe spot, I guess is the best way. And lastly is mending, and that's number 52. If 52 resonates with you, and if you do all of these things, you'll be mending your soul. If your soul is in disarray, or if it's broken, you can't get those answers. You just can't. I know. It's when you get to that peace, and if it's by the water, by the sea, by the ocean, by whatever, you will be on the mend. And I also resonate this with this energy of the Twin Flame Collective is mending. The masculine energy is mending themselves, their souls, and movement forward. And I love it also so much. And now I am going to do energy. So that's wisdom. I'm going to do the energy. And again, it all resonates with the Twin Flame. Everybody has their own associations, but those are their own associations. As I said, everything I do from pen to paper. This is strictly out of my own entertainment. And if 4 comes out, I'll take it, and it's not. No. So I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. Thank you. This is collective energy. So it's for both masculine and feminine energy. 2 cards, please. And I got 2 cards. Thank you so much. Okay, so the message can't be any clearer than what it is right now. I have the number 1, the sun, and I resonate this again with grounding yourself out in nature. The sun is one of the most powerful stars out there, and it is also one of the most healing mechanisms on this universe. in this universe. It gives you something that you can't get, and that's vitamin D. So vitamin C and vitamin D. Our temples are lacking that right now. And if there is a sun, just get out in 5-10 minutes. It'll do you wonders. The sun is a happy, but it's also, for me, it also represents a new beginning, a new day. And it's beautiful. I have a man holding a coin here. And what I resonate this card with is number 43, is some of the third-party interference that is going on with the masculine energy has to do with financial, and they're wrapping up some financial business, and some of them are undergoing some financial difficulty, and they're trying to get their financial resources together. And I have this written down in my journal that the utmost abundance is brewing for many. A story I have here, ironically, when I was in separation, physical separation from my twin, I always used to say to my coworkers, I don't care if we live in a cardboard box, as long as we're together. And ironically, we're in between homes right now, and we're living out of boxes. So be careful what you wish for sometimes. Comes true. 2022, yin and yang, harmony, peace, balance. And I was saying that just earlier. These cards come out for a reason. They're balancing their energy, and that's beautiful. And you all need to do some balancing and get that harmonious peace within. Some of you have you're very disrupted right now and irritated, and you don't know why. And you need to get that balance. And lastly, and most importantly, a woman holding her heart. And it's such a beautiful, beautiful card. Why? Again, I resonated with protection. So the masculine energy is balancing their energy to get that female energy, and vice versa. The feminine is balancing their masculine side, and that's the protection. And it's all so beautiful. You're doing it. You're all doing it, and I love it. And I just keep sharing your stories about physical reunion, communication. We all love to see those comments. Don't be shy, and thank you when you do share. I'm going to finally do animal spirit. I love these guys. I relied on the nature so much when I was in physical separation. So I'm going to do feminine energy first, and if a card flips out or falls out, I'll take it. If it flips over, I'll take it. They're hard to work with. Beautiful. I love this all so much. It always resonates, the cards. One card, please. One card. As I said, these ones are very difficult. So. Okay, one card. Thank you so much. I love it. Okay. And now, I'm going to do masculine. Oh, I don't really love skunks, but I love them from a distance. Oh, I love this one. Okay, so we have, love it. I love this so much. Okay, so we have skunk spirit, and it says know your worth. That's exactly the self-love card, and I love it all so much. And then we have number 44 for masculine spirit, and it's panther spirit, and it's reclaim your power. So I love this all so much. I'm impartial to the number 44, only because 4 is my birth number, and I love the number 4. I've always have, ironically, ever since I was a kid. Okay, know your worth. What do you value? What do you believe in? Is your best, most authentic self on display? Skunk spirit comes as a reminder that you can be proud of who you are and what you have accomplished. Know your worth. Not everyone will agree with you or share your values, but you can walk with your head high, knowing that when you express your integrity, others can feel your authenticity and will be inspired by it. Be who you are, and if your reputation precedes you, good. You have much to be proud of, and Skunk Spirit wants you to be the best, your best self, the true you. Beautiful. You be your best self, and know your worth. You're beautiful. Your soul is beautiful. Feminine energy, you are beautiful. And masculine, again, reclaim your power, number 44. I love this so much. I very rarely ever see this card, so this message is very, very important. It takes courage to face challenges, and right now, Panther Spirit is here to say that you are braver than you think. Now is the time to take a risk and step into a different aspect of your being. Speak as if you've never spoken before. Act as you've always dreamed. You may have the courage to act. Love fearlessly and fully, and expect to feel the adrenaline rush as you are initiated into new, braver, bolder self. Panther Spirit says the time for dreaming about what you want to do is giving away to that first courageous act towards reclaiming your Panther Spirit and power. Your new identity may feel strange at first, but you have what it takes, and your soul wants this. Be bold. Exactly it. You know, it takes courage, and there's challenges right now, and there is for sure a new identity, and there's actually an identity crisis going on as the ego dismantles for the masculine energy because their souls are awaking, and it's also beautiful. I love it. And lastly, I'm going to give you all a beautiful, loving message for you today. Beautiful souls. And I'm sorry about the volume. I know some people are saying it's too. It's Mercury retrograde, and I have tech failures. And every time I put my mic in, my phone starts doing crazy, I don't know, aerobics. It's just on and off, and you know. One card, please. I'm sure after October 18th it'll go back to normal. Oh, I love it. Okay. Here's the front. Here's the back. And I'm so grateful for you, my love. You give so freely without condition. Life is an endless flow of blessings because of your great love. It's beautiful. Loving unconditionally. It's loving freely without condition. And feminine and masculines, you're getting there. This is a path of unconditional love. Pure love. True love. You're forgiving of almost anything. This love is too much sometimes. Okay, and I'm going to call out for one card. Sorry, these ones are too hard to work with. So how about whatever falls out. Thank you. Thank you very much. So this is the front, and this is the back. And it says friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So exactly that. Nurture, I believe, you. Once you nurture you, everything around you, you just become a magnet of love. So, yes. And one last thing on that is you are the greatest friends. The two of you are the best of friends. So that's all I have for you. Again, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs. If this resonates, kindly like, sub, and comment. Have a great day, folks.